Every once in a while you get one of those epic days that just, it's like Christmas morning, you know, and a couple years ago it was 4th of July weekend, and you know, I had not planned to fish. It was a busy weekend. There's people all over. The river had been fishing good, so there was a lot of pressure, and I just decided I wasn't going to go out. And it had been windy, it was hot and windy, and so it just wasn't great fishing conditions. And it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had a couple hours to kill before some friends came over. And you know, I got cabin fever, and I had to get out. So I got in the truck. I wasn't even planning to fish. I was just going to go for a drive, you know, and just go look at the river. And I drive down to one of my favorite spots. In fact, this spot we're parked at right here. And you know, there's nobody here. And I'm coming in and everybody's leaving. Well, it had been so windy, it drove all the anglers off. And I pull into one of my favorite spots, and I walk to the bank, and here's 3, 4, 5 fish within 100 yards, all working. And within an hour and a half, I hook and land 3 big fish, and it was just like Christmas morning. My name's Philip Chavez. I'm the production planner and scheduler for RIO Products. At RIO, you know, we recognize that, you know, we make fishing line for a living. And so, you know, we try not to take ourselves too seriously, but we take what we do real seriously. I think one of the reasons that RIO has been successful is because from day one, they listened to what anglers needed. And so there's always been a strong motivation to develop product that served the needs of the angler, whether it was through taper design or materials or quality or meeting production needs, having the right line at the right time, you know, in the stores for the dealers. And I think the combination of that, of all of those things, are what make RIO successful and is what's made RIO the #1 company today. And this year, I started fishing the single hand spey, and it's really taken off. It's turned into a phenomenal casting line, and it's really gotten a lot of popularity and recognition as a great casting line. And I really like it here today. It's got a long taper in it. It really helps turn over and helps with presentation, but it's got a nice body to it, nice weight in the body, so that helps in the wind. And you know, today on the Henry's Fork we got both. You got selective fish and you got wind, and so it's a great line for that condition. You know, from day one that I got into fly fishing, you know, hanging out at the local fly shop, you know, Henry's Fork was the mecca. Henry's Fork was where everybody went. The owners of the store ran fly fishing school up here. They took trips up here. They took people fishing up here. And, you know, from day one, it was like it's the Super Bowl of trout streams, it's mecca. And you know, today there's a lot of really good quality trout streams, but the lure of the Henry's Fork is still pretty special. I know people come from all over the world to come here and fish, and you know, today I get to call it my home waters.